Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Uncle Hot Dog, and today I'm testing out a few shaders in Minecraft Bedrock. So I'm gonna be testing out a few shaders: Dark Fantasy Visuals, Luminous Dreams, and Prisma Visuals. And then I'm gonna add Faithful 32x and Faithful 64x to each one of them to see if the extra resolution makes the game look way better, or maybe it just takes away from the game. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so it is vibrant visuals, and then I have no global resources active. So this is as bare bones of vibrant visuals as you can get. I like it, like the shading and stuff like that. I love the reflections in the game. When they came out with this, I was like, oh man, this is the only way I'm playing this game. The water looks pretty good. I mean, it looks very repetitive. You could see each block looks the same. There's not really a lot of movement. Let's change the time. Let's go to sunrise. All right, so hey there, horse. All right, so this is just vibrant visuals by itself. There's nothing special to this one right here. I do like the reflections in the water. The water does look a little bit repetitive. The sunrise looks fantastic. Looks much better than just fancy mode or whatever on the settings. It's actually the sky has a different color to it, and you can see buildings and stuff in the reflection. Let's actually look at look at that. The reflection of that and the Colosseum. The watchtower and the Colosseum look really nice. There's no, I mean, this kind of looks like a matte finish to the grass. There's no like real textures. Just looks, I don't know, dry, I guess. Kind of like the same color as or the same texture as I don't know, masking tape, some masking tape or whatnot. Let's look at the trees. So the trees look kind of cool. I mean, this is sunrise. The shading just looks a lot better than just the fancy mode. So no real thrills. It just looks cleaner. The shadows and stuff like that look way better. I did a review on this before. Nothing too in-depth, nothing scientific or whatever. I'm just playing the game. All right, let's go with Dark Fantasy Visuals. I'm gonna see what that looks like. Okay, all right, okay. I like this a lot. I like this. Oh, the water looks way better than just the regular vibrant visuals. It doesn't look repetitive like the other one. It looks actually very smooth. Let me go in the water and see what it looks like. I am in creative. I just wanted to test out the different visuals on here. It looks, I mean, it's true to the name. Dark Fantasy Visuals. Oh, you can kind of see some of the textures on here. Let's change the time. Let's change it to sunrise. Let's see if, oh wow, okay. The sky, instead of just the outline where the sun is to be like purple or like this color, the whole sky is that color. It is a lot darker. It's very true to the name. The shadows look good, and then you can see textures in each individual grass block. It didn't just look like that matte finish or whatnot. Wow, I do like that a lot. My FPS is sitting about 150, between 130 and 150, kind of fluctuates depending on what you look at. If you look at the sky, of course, you're going to get higher FPS. But wow, that looks really good. The reflections in the water do look really good. The reflections in the water, they look, of course, a little bit different, but it's not as pronounced but it looks more realistic to me, if that makes sense. I mean, it's Minecraft, but it does look a little bit more realistic, and like the colors and stuff like that. Wow, let's look at the trees. Oh, there is a lot of like fog, it looks like. Is this ray traced? Oh wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. So far, this is, to me, is significantly better than just vibrant visuals. I may be playing in this, but you know, this is, we still have 2 other ones to test. I kind of like that. Let me look at one last thing. I think I want to test, like, because there's other blocks and stuff like that. Okay, the texture isn't as like pronounced on this as it is on the grass blocks. Okay, this looks cool. I do like this a lot. All right, let me go and put 32x, faithful 32x on here to see if it makes it look better, or if it makes it look worse. Okay, this is faithful 32x. Ooh, I don't like it at all. To me, it looks worse. You don't even see reflections. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's I don't like that. Maybe because it's like a pre-release, it hasn't been like finalized or whatever. Maybe that's why it's doing this, but ooh, I don't like that at all. Let's change the day, or time of day. Yeah, I don't like it. Everything looks, there's no, like, well, maybe there is texture. Well, let's let the light come out a little bit more. I mean, that looks pretty good, you know, but that's the shadows and stuff like that. Or the ray tracing, I guess it looks like. But it doesn't, the textures just don't look good to me. It looks like regular vibrant visuals where it's like a matte finish, you know? Very scientific. Matte finish. Masking tape. But I don't know if I really like this, because you can't see any of the reflections in the water, and that was one of the biggest things that I liked about the new shaders, and it takes that away. It's slightly better resolution, you know, but it doesn't make up for the lack of stuff that it takes away. All right, let's put the 64x and see if that looks any good. Oh, okay. All right, this is the 64x with the dark fantasy visuals, and I like this a lot better than the 32x. It looks way better. You can actually see the reflections. I guess maybe because the other one was a pre-release, and that's the reason why it's not doing it. Let's change it back to, change the time to sunrise. Of course, the shadows look the same. Oh wow, it seems to be a little bit more pronounced. Like, it's very, very like distinct. You can see the bridge way better, and you can see the Colosseum a lot better. It looks more clear. It's a pretty cool picture. The clock tower looks nice. Let's go over here and look at the church that I built, and look at the other stones and stuff. Okay, the stones, I mean, they just look way more detailed, of course, but texture wise, it still has that same, I don't know, maybe it has a little bit of texture. You can kind of see the texture, but maybe it's just harder to see because it's a higher resolution and smaller little squares. You can kind of tell there might be a little bit of difference. Whoa, that shadow was weird. Did you guys see that? It was like a little zigzag diagonal thing. Let's look at the trees, if the shadows are the same. Yeah, the shadows still look pretty cool, or the ray tracing. I think that's ray tracing, but like you can see it through the trees. It looks pretty cool. But I still like, I guess it would be 16x better than this right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put down in the comments which one you like best out of all the ones that you've seen so far. But I don't know. This still looks good to me, but I still like the 16x, or the like without the faithful texture pack added to it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Luminous Dreams. Oh, wow, wow. Okay, let's go to sunset. Change the time. Sunrise, rather. Okay. Oh, that looks really cool. Looks, I mean, way brighter than the dark fantasy one. The water looks, wow, I think equally as good. Maybe better because of the brightness. That sunrise does look way nice. That looks cool. Wow. Oh, look at the texture. It's a little different, you know? It looks like it's more like bumpy, not just individual squares that look either raised or lowered or whatever. It looks like they took the time and make it kind of look more of like a fluid texture. Let's look at the stones here. Okay. Whoa. You could, wow, that's really neat. I like that. I like that a lot. Do the bricks look any different? Maybe a little bit. Tiny bit. Nothing too crazy. Not from the side, doesn't look really like anything. It does look a lot brighter. Well, oh, wow, look at this. Look at the dirt path. That looks really neat. It looks really good. The shading looks, the shadows look really good. Oh man, this is tough because I do like the dark look of it. I guess if you want something a little bit more vibrant, go ahead, Luminous Dreams. Okay, now that the sun is a little bit higher, the textures you can't really see as much but that's really cool. I like that extra detail. It looks a little bit more like, based on where the sun is, the more texture you can see. It's not like shiny. It is a matte look to it, but whenever the sun is lower, you can see a lot more of the texture. Let's go ahead and add the faithful 32x and see if it has that same issue with the lack of reflections. All right, let's do it. Yeah, it does. It does have a lack of reflections, and it more or less looks the same. I'm going to go out and on a limb and say that the shading or the shadows look pretty much the same. Actually, hold on. I'm supposed to, since I put a 32x, I need to change the shadows to 32x. Hold on, be right back. Okay, so in Luminous Dreams, you have 16x or 32x if you slide it to the left. Okay, let's see. The shadows are 32x now. I still don't see any reflections. My FPS is it's slightly lower. It's a higher resolution, of course. I'll have to look at the other video to see how the Luminous Dreams actually affected the FPS. Maybe I'll double check. But there's no texture to it again. Yeah, I mean the shadows look a little bit smoother for the grass, but it has a weird little. It looks glitchy. you know, like it's almost like it's like a fire, you know, like how fire reacts. Speaking of fire, let's take a look at this fire over here. Like I said, none of this is scientific. I'm just my reaction to how it looks. Okay, fire, smoke. Everything just looks in the 32X just kind of looks bland. Looks like the same texture all the way around. I think again, I really like the 16X better than the 32X, but the shadows look a little bit smoother than the 16X. So I guess that's got something, you know. I guess that counts for something. But let's go and put the 64X and see if it looks better. Okay, the 64X looks okay. Let's go ahead and put it to sunrise again. I mean, it looks the same here. I don't know. I mean, it looks almost identical to the other one, minus like the colors being a little bit brighter in this shader than the other one. You can see the reflections a lot better. Still no real texture. It kind of just looks flat. I think it's just because of the texture pack. I mean, I do like the color. It's very, very vibrant, you know. The saturation in the color is really nice. I like it's like a gradient right here. It's like pink, red, or purple, and then it like kind of gradually goes to blue. But with the 64X, everything just looks flat. That's the only way I can describe it. There's no real change to the shape or whatnot. Whereas even in the sunrise for 16X, you could see a little bit more of a whatever, but this kind of just looks, it's like boom, there it is. This is what we got. I don't know, I don't like this. The shadows, the shadows are set to 16X. They look a lot better to me than in the 32X, because if you're looking at here, but it's not as smooth. It's becomes blocky again for whatever reason. It's so weird. Yeah, you can see a little bit more of a shape to it, whereas in the 32X it was smooth, and it was just like a big, just like a blob of shadow. This one, actually, you could see the individual leaves, it looks like. But all right, let's go ahead and test out the Prizma Visuals and see how that looks. Minecraft with Prisma. See what it looks like. So far, I do like the Luminous Dreams way better than. I think it's a close battle. Okay, let's go ahead and change the time. Sunrise. Okay, it's very dark. The shadows look good. The water looks equally as good as the other ones. The reflection looks good. It looks brighter. So in the Prizma Visuals, that you have the option of 16X, 32X, and 64X. Right now it's at 16X. Oh, okay, that's neat. It's more pronounced than the dark fantasy ones. Like these ones are. It's kind of like a combination of the two that of dark fantasy and Luminous Dreams, as far as like the textures of the dark fantasy, but the colors and the like the vibrance and saturation of the Luminous Dreams. You can see each individual block. That's really neat. I do. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Give me a second here. I think I like. Man, this is tough because I kind of like this one better because you can see it like it has like the texture. You can even see the texture in the side of the block. Let's go look at the trees first. Actually, let's look at the other blocks first, and then we'll look at the trees and the shadows and stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, this block, this is the cobblestone block. You can see it's more pronounced because there's a little bit more color. The stone is naturally like almost like the same color, but you can see even in the like look at the X right here, like the individual white portions or gray portions of this block. You can see it looks a lot. Okay, so it looks like it gets higher and higher, but very gradually, and then it drops off. But you can see that, and then over here, it's because it's a cobblestone. They have it's very pronounced. Let's look at the path, dirt path. Yeah, more or less looks like the grass block, but with the path, you can see the individual squares on there, and that looks really neat. Man, I have a tough decision to make, like which one am I gonna play with? I mean the shadows, you know, like the light beams or whatever don't look as good. I think the ones that looks the best, Luminous Dreams looks really good, but then the lighting for the Dark Fantasies I think looks the best. I think it's probably one of those things that it has over all the other two rather. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put it on 64x to see if it makes a difference. Switch it to sunrise. Oh, hello. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but it does look a little bit brighter. Maybe a touch. It's like a little bit better, like reflections, like a lot brighter. I don't know. This looks pretty similar to the 16x. It just doesn't look much different to me. Actually, yeah. The only thing that I noticed different between the 16x and the 32x, or yeah, 16 and 32, is the light, the reflection of the sun, or the reflection of this. It just looks a tiny bit brighter, but not much. Okay, let me go to 64x and see if that has any differences, major differences. This is Prisma Classic, Prisma Vanilla, and Prisma Plus. Okay. Is that the wood looks a little different. Actually, let me change the time of day. Sunrise. Sup, sheep? All right, let's see. Reflections look similar. Yeah, it looks about the same. I don't know. Not much difference. Well, actually, look at my trident. My trident looks different. Whoa, these look different. Shulker boxes look different. Hey, look at that. Ooh. Look at my shield. It looks different. It's like it's got flowers on it. I don't like that. All right, let's just go back to 16x, and actually we'll go back to 32x and then add 32x faithful. Okay. Yeah, just 32x. It's not the business. more or less the same as the other ones. This kind of, it makes it just look the same as the vibe, or not the vibe visuals, but looks the same as like the Luminous Dreams as far as the shaders are concerned. There's no real, you can't see any texture. I don't know. 32x, that's a big loss for me. So I'm just gonna go to 64x because 32x Faithful has just been very disappointing to me. Okay, all right. This looks more or less the same as the Luminous Dreams. Oh, the water looks worse. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Yeah. Okay. Just my honest opinion. I think don't add the 32x. Don't use it. I don't like it at all. You don't have any reflections. The shadows don't look that much better. I wouldn't use, maybe you could use 64x if you want a little bit higher resolution. But to me, I think the base shader at, you know, the base resolution is the best as far as I'm concerned. Stick with the base one. You know, I think you'll be happy with either one of these, the Dark Fantasies, Luminous Dreams, or the Prizma Visuals. To me, okay, if I were to rank them, I think I would like, man, this is close because they all have good merits. I would say I like Prizma Visuals. Oh man, okay. And I could change this later. I think Prizma Visuals, Luminous Dreams, and then the Dark Fantasy Visuals. Although I do like the Dark Fantasy Visuals, the light rays and stuff like that. But other than that, man, the texture. Oof. You know what? I changed my mind. Okay, I changed my mind. I like, because of the texture, I think I like Prizma Visuals with the lighting. The lighting is, oh, that's tough. This is really tough. As you can see, like this is the actual decision to make. But I like all three of them. You know what? Let's just go. They're all equal to me. I'll probably end up playing with them all at some point in time. So, well, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna stand right here, and then I will go ahead and show you all three of them at the same time. Well, that's it for me today. If you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Uncle Hot Dog, out.